Stephen Howson, Full-Time Devils. I'm outside Old Trafford. This is the transfer review where we're going to look at the ins, we're going to look at the outs, we're going to tell you that they're all not happening, and then you can move on with your lives. One bite-sized, easy to follow video. Are you ready? First up is a big name and someone that's doing a little bit of sulking but would actually massively improve Manchester United, and that is Alexis Sanchez of Arsenal. Now it's in the Mirror that he's had a phone call of Jose Mourinho. For starters, that's illegal, that's tapping up. We don't want Jose getting in trouble, do we? So listen, Daily Mirror, grasses, let's not be doing that sort of thing. But anyway, let's talk about the actual transfer and the actual likelihood of this. I think that Alexis Sanchez does want to leave Arsenal. Who can blame him? Is he going to be the right sort of signing for Manchester United? Yes. Do I actually believe that we were able to land him? After what happened with Robin van Persie, the relationship between United and Arsenal at the moment, I think they'd be absolutely mental to allow him to come to another Premier League team. So I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10, but I would like to see it happen. In the Guardian's rumours column, they're talking about Robert Lewandowski, massive favourite of mine, probably the best number 9 in world football at the moment, and that old bullshit bingo favourite, James Rodriguez. Oh my God, we cannot get, this is the new Schneiderlin, this is the new rumour of Gaitan, thank you! This is the new Gaitan rumour for 2017, and we can't move an inch without someone just going, hey, what about James Rodriguez? I don't think it's going to happen. We've got far too many players at the moment, unless someone's going to be moved on, that occupy the sort of spot that James Rodriguez would occupy. Robert Lewandowski, however, excites me. If we're going to be moving on Zlatan Ibrahimovic, which does look increasingly likely, then Lewandowski is the man for me. I think he's tailor-made for English football, and for someone to be leading the line for Manchester United, that's the fella that I would like to see. So, I guess I've got to rate these as the same thing that's happening at the same time, isn't it? As much as I'd like to rate them as indifferent. I'm going to say 0 out of 10 that we land both of these players, but I won't mind a bit of that Lewandowski if he's available. Right then, here's one for you. That's absolute bollocks. This is in the Express, and they're talking utter macca on monumental metro levels. What they're saying is that Manchester United are scouting Serie A. No, we just hired 50 scouts. Think about it, people. We're scouting all over the place. They reckon that if there's a top flight game going on in Portugal, United have got a scout there. Doesn't mean we're signing anybody, just means we're building up a database of knowledge. Now they jump from the 1 + 1 that we're scouting someone equals 27 divided by pi, that we're signing Donnarumma. Now, the Donnarumma rumours, I think, have got a little bit of something in them, because I think he is going to move on at some point. We've got to remember Mino Raiola is his agent. That guy loves a signing on fee. But we've still got 2 absolutely top-class goalkeepers at Manchester United. What's that you hear you say? Real Madrid. Yeah, I think you're right. Real Madrid might be coming in the summer for David De Gea, and that leaves a spot opening potentially for a new number 1 goalkeeper. For me, I'm really impressed with Donnarumma, but the way that they've tediously linked this in the Express, they might happen upon something that eventually happens. Don't feel like it at the moment though, so 3 out of 10. Here's one for you. This is in The Sun. Neymar, bullshit, what? Anyway, so this is Brozovic from Inter Milan. This is a defensive-minded midfielder, pretty decent player. Is he of United's calibre? Might be, actually. Now, The Sun are using that concrete evidence that someone's about to move based on the fact that he started following the club on Instagram. Turn it in, lads. Are you actually serious? He might just like following Manchester United for the awesome original content that they create. Anyway, 43 million is the talked about fee for this guy, which I think in today's market is probably about right for someone of his sort of level. Do I see it happening? I do, in the way that you see that this sort of transfer coming off with players of this sort of calibre rather than the top tier ones. I think this is a signing that Manchester United could have. It's certainly going to improve our defensive midfield options, maybe be the long-term replacement for Michael Carrick. I'm going to give this 5 out of 10. Not just based on the fact that he's followed us on Instagram, no, I think there's a little bit more to it than that, but you know. We couldn't do a transfer review without the Metro, could we? That'd be sacrilege. So here's the Metro, Lukaku in the Metro. Here's the real reason why Lukaku was talking to Pogba at the final whistle. It's because he was like, hey, get us a flat in Manchester, shut up. It's not because of any of that. It's because one, they've got the same agent, and 2, the mates, and 3, that they was on holiday together. Think about it, they obviously know each other. Stop trying to make tedious links. I know that's what you do, but stop it, it's annoying. Do I think you like Lukaku's coming to United? You all know that I would love Lukaku at United. I think Lukaku's probably going to move this summer. Will it be Manchester United? I think we're second favourites to Chelsea, where I think he's probably going to end up, to be honest. So I'm going to say 4 out of 10, but not just because he caught him talking. You're not that good. You're not Sherlock Holmes. You didn't just be like, hey, he was talking to him at the end of the game. Obviously means it's on. Shut up, Metro. Pack it in. No one likes you. That was the ins. This is the outs. The first one that we've got is from The Sun. It's Daley Blind. Hasn't been offered a new contract yet. He's only been here 3 years. How about relax? He was probably on a 5-year deal to kick off with. So there's plenty of time for him to sign a new deal, isn't it? I think Daley Blind's been one of the most consistent performers for the club. Dependable, reliable, if not first choice. He's not going to be going back to Ajax, I don't think. I reckon Jose Mourinho quite likes him, so this is absolute nonsense. 1 out of 10. David De Gea. Right, I think we're probably going to have a special David De Gea section on the transfer review from now until the day that he eventually leaves, which is probably coming, to be honest. David De Gea, when he didn't get his transfer to Real Madrid, took it like a man, signed a new deal, which may or may not have included a clause that means he can go to Real Madrid at one point in the future. But he's still here for the time being, isn't it? That doesn't stop the rumours persisting that he is going to end up at Real Madrid one day. Guillem Balaguer's tweeted saying that Jose wants to keep him and he's not going to leave while Jose wants him, but then the Star have come out and said that Jose Mourinho's consigned to losing him, and here's his shortlist revealed for players that he's going to replace him with. So someone's talking utter shit, aren't they? Let's face it. I personally think that if it's not this season, it'll be next season. If it's not then, it'll be the season after. At some point, David De Gea is going to end up as a Real Madrid player. There's just that air of inevitability about it. So I might as well consign ourselves to do it. For me, as great as he's been, if he doesn't want to be here, move him on. Let's bring somebody in who does. Based on what these rumours are, I'm not really sure that either of them know what's going on. One says he's in, one says he's out. My personal feeling is 6 out of 10, if not 7 out of 10, that he's going to be going to Real Madrid this summer. Zlatan Ibrahimovic came with a bit of fanfare. Is he going to be leaving with a little bit of fanfare? I do think that the link with the MLS is strong. I think that the pull of the MLS is strong, but I also think the pull of achieving something and winning the title with Manchester United, which I do think is entirely possible next season, it's not going to happen this season, let's face it, is something that Zlatan Ibrahimovic could do. Now, he's asked for a 2-year deal. Now, I don't think he's asked for a 2-year deal and then he'd be like, all right, I'm off anyway. I think he actually really does want to be here. I think him and Raiola asking for a 2-year deal is just what him and Raiola do. I think that's what they're excellent at, and I think that's something that you should go on to expect from them. Whether they will get a 2-year deal at 36 years of age is another thing altogether. It would be breaking every single one of United's precedents in terms of how they treat players over the age of 33, 34. Do I see him going to the MLS this summer? Nah, I think they'll come to an agreement where Zlatan stays, whether it's a massive fat 1-year deal with the extension if he scores or plays X number of games or gets X number of goals. I think that's how it's going to go down. So Zlatan to MLS this summer, I'm going to say 3 out of 10. So there you go, that was all the transfers, ins and the outs and how I think they're all going to be going down. If you think I've missed any, stick them in the comments. Please give us a like, it helps it get found on the wide world of YouTube. Subscribe to us if you're just one of those random wanderers on YouTube, and I'll see you later.